Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is Flower Power Part 2, and for you guys today I have a couple more flower drawings, obviously, and they're going to be some tattoo designs for some people, and I'm going to get into that later, but I'm really excited to show a little bit more in depth and some things I think about when I'm doing those drawings. So yeah, enjoy. Thank you, and see you in 2 seconds. Here we are once again with another time-lapse video. This time I am doing the tattoo drawing. This one's for my girlfriend Gabriella, and just like her, I want to make this very beautiful. And she has this first tattoo here, this initial 2 top flowers, so I copied that down, and now you guys can see I'm already getting going. I'm sketching away. I'm using a reference photo to try to help me out with this first flower because they're kind of tricky. You want to get it to look just right. And going forward with this, it's just a lot of trial and error trying to get the right shape. Yeah, that doesn't look right. Oh, I'm gonna erase, go back, undo, redo. And that's why I use Procreate, because it's the easiest way to do that. And then, you know, I've got 3 flowers here. I'm gonna start working on the 3rd one. And it is kind of a cool looking type of flower. I think it's what people would say a rose is. It doesn't look necessarily like a rose to me in real life, but it's a cool style of flower drawing. And this one I got done pretty quick within the day that I started it, so I really enjoyed doing this. I did a lot of these flowers for a long time now, and I've gotten pretty good at it over the years of drawing flowers. And so here I changed the color so I can go back over it with my studio pen and ink it up, make it all nice and solid. I'm gonna do that with everything now. I've kind of got the side parts done, the leaves, and there's some unbloomed flowers that are kind of hanging out there. And I did the 2 bottom flowers here. I like the way they look because they kind of match the top ones, but I ended up changing the top 2. So when she goes and gets it tattooed, maybe, that they'll hopefully go over and make those look cohesive with the whole unit. And that's kind of my whole goal here, was to make this a cohesive unit with her old tattoo. And that's why you guys see me starting to shade all these leaves and such, trying to make it kind of match what she initially had on the first tattoo, which is that top part, because this would be kind of a cover-up, not necessarily a cover-up because she's keeping the same flowers, but I'm adding on to it. And so gotta make it look the same, you know? So you don't wanna have one flower looking this way and then the rest looking another way. It would look weird, so. And that's kind of what's gonna go on here. I'm gonna finish shading everything, and then I put some details into these big flowers, and I ended up not doing as detailed as I normally would on these flowers because I am going to shade inside them to make everything match. Like I said, gotta have that cohesiveness. So I'm gonna just let you guys watch this little end part here. There's not much left, and I will meet you back for part 2 of this video, flower number 2. And yeah, peace. All right, so now we are moving on to flower number 2 here. And I'm not really a tattoo artist, so I wasn't really drawing for that. I was just drawing a cool flower. And I had this idea of this eyeball being in this sunflower because my friend Taylor, who asked for this, she wanted a sunflower, and then I got this weird idea to put an eyeball in the middle of it. And so I started out doing that, kind of just doing my art thing, and I ended up going back and later and seeing that maybe this isn't for a tattoo, and she asked me to change it, and I did, and I was thinking about that during while I was drawing the eyeball, that she might want me to change it, and she ended up doing that, which is no big deal because I assumed it. I just wanted it to do an eyeball because I thought it was a fun idea. So you guys are gonna get to see both here, and I'm kind of just doing the inking just like the last one. Nothing much different, except for I'm gonna do more details in these petals as you're seeing right now. And I just do kind of like these lines that kind of just make them move, have some movement in them, some character. And as you'll notice with these petals, something I like to do with those is I do like to make them go in different directions, curve upward, curve downward. So that's something to think about if you want to draw some flowers for yourself. It makes it interesting if you're putting different curves, and it's not just like the same petal over and over again. And that's something I like to do personally with my flowers, especially with the petals like a sunflower, like that. So here we go into the iris. It's not the best eye I've ever drawn, so that might be another reason why I ended up changing it, but I think it is cute. It is cute. I put a little heart in there for the highlight. I'm gonna be starting the coloring, and we got to put the highlights and the shadows in here. And so what you want to do for these parts is that you want to pick a shade of color that's lighter than your base color. So that yellow is my base color, and then you want to pick a darker color than your base color. So I kind of have like an orange for my dark, and that will be in the shadow spots. And then I have a like light yellow, almost white, for those highlights. All right, so now I am going back into the circle to the center of the flower, and I'm fixing it up, making it look like an actual sunflower. Like I said, I anticipated needing to do this, and here I have a hard time drawing a perfect circle as everybody does. So I use this eclipse tool that Procreate has, and I make some eclipses, put them on top of each other. So I have these perfect rings, and then now I'm putting some detail on the inside, trying to make it more flower-like, and I think it comes out really cool here. I go back and try out a bunch of different textures, and I just wanted it to look like a cohesive unit. I said that again, but it's true. That's the main goal of these things, is I want them to go together perfectly, or as perfect as I can get it. And I think I found a cool little pattern to put on this rim and on the inside, so it looks sunflower-ish. So yeah, I really like this one. I'm gonna end up making it bigger here so everybody can see it better. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in 2 seconds. Okay, maybe a few more than that, but thanks for watching. That does it for this video. Which one did you guys like better? This one or this one? Or maybe did you like the eyeball one or the second one? Well, just let me know in the comments which ones you like better. Which one you would want on yourself maybe, or, you know, if you just want to support me, give me a little like, or, you know, whatever you want to do. So, deuces guys, have a good week.